Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Monday. Hope the day is going well. Hope the week is going to go well for you, because I'm excited about the prospects of a new week. And I do want to thank everybody that watched or reached out after the last video and understanding what I was putting out, or as we say, picking up what I was putting down. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys rock for understanding. Like I was trying to put out is like, I'm not quitting. I'm just trying to find balance, and I think that's an important thing. Now, I did try to record, and apparently I goofed again because of everything I've been doing. So I did go and complete a mana pump that was out there. It was green. It was really no bother at all. It was pretty simple, and it was it is what it is. So let's go and see what else we have to do here today. There's a bunch of stuff. Like, we just barely touched the surface of this place. I hurt myself. I understand that. Let's go to the village. I think... Is there anything out here? I'm trying to see. The Circle of Power. I guess we could go and take that on, right? I don't remember what it was. Let's go and take a look. I mean, as we heal. I mean, I need to heal. We'll take a little bit of that. Do a little bit of this. There we go. 6. That should be plenty. I don't think I need anything more than that, do you? No. No, we're good. Circle of Power should be just a walk in the park. Theoretically. So yeah, it's been a busy weekend for me. Finding again that new balance, just trying to, decide on what I need to do. So to clear my headspace, Saturday I took the time off from doing the DJ thing. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing or not. We'll see. What I ended up doing was focusing and doing a lot of video recording for next week. So just some of the storyline-based stuff that I could do in advance. There's going to be some that I can record, the day before type of thing, like my Cube World and the Deep Rock Galactic, that kind of stuff. The stuff that, warrants my attention, that is time-sensitive. But all the other stuff I can kind of try to get out in advance, just to get some recordings done. So I did all the Days Gone. And those are not a chore for me. Those are a labor of love. I adore... What the hell? Okay, you were huge for what you were doing there. So, and it was just a nice, relaxed day. Taking some time off for myself to, like, in between recordings, I just goofed off, watched some TV, did things that I needed for myself, and it was perfect. It was literally a perfect day for me. I got a lot done, which is what I liked. And again, not like I dislike doing the DJ thing at all. I absolutely love doing the DJ thing. But, you need to find the balance between everything you want to do. And the reason that I'm doing all that, if you're curious as to what my mindset is like, hey, I thought you were going to, ease off and take a step back. So what my intentions are is to take a day, do a bunch of batch recordings, get in as much stuff done as I can, so that I can focus for the rest of the week on the other things that I'm trying to figure out until oh, you son of a bitch. He just keeps on doing the whole, I'm going to drink a potion. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just trying to balance everything. That's all it is. Got that done. Anything of any importance? I'm just looking for chest armor, to be honest. Or feet. Gloves are... Everything's a downgrade. Not one bit of chest armor. Which is so weird. Like, it's really odd not to have any. There should be something back here. You would think. Nothing really popping out, though. Like, usually you would see something. We'll go back and take a look. Am I headed the right direction? Okay, that's the direction I want to go. So yeah, this week I should have the first video up for the cooking / food channel. It's going to be a mixture of a couple of different ideas and concepts that I've been kicking around. So we will see how well that works out. Talked about it with Armor. You know, need that sounding board every now and again, so you have a buddy that you can. I mean, Armor and I've known each other for years at this stage, so he understands my insanity, and I his. You know, he spent 2 days in Grand Theft Auto collecting stuffed animals from an arcade machine, and one was stuck, and I was helping him basically pound on the unit while he was, you know, trying to lodge it free. So 2 days it took him to collect 9 of these little stuffed animals from the arcade, and it cracks me up that he did it, and I'm endlessly proud of him for doing it. He's had a rough go of things. I think everybody deals with turmoil and things in life differently, right? So most of us that are creative, especially if you're a gamer, you turn to the things you love, right? And sometimes, you know, it can be the silly things like, you know, doing a grind in Cube World for a day or doing it in GTA. For me, it's Red Dead Redemption 2. That's kind of my happy place some days, when I'm not yelling and screaming and kicking at it because it drives me insane. I have found one thing out, though, lately, and I'm kind of digging it. There may be a recording coming up with it soon, but what I have found is that the Xbox Game Pass for PC, I can now stream console games directly to my browser. Okay, wait, what did I just get? Ooh. Well, we're going to go do that. So, yeah, I can actually stream some of the console games from the pass directly to my PC and on the browser, do full screen. Now, it's not perfect graphics quality or anything like that, but I think it looks pretty damn good. I was playing Red Dead in that. And the great thing is like I can do that on my, you know, little laptop. It has an AMD 4500U processor, which is 6 cores. You know, a weaker graphics card and a 256 gig SSD in it. So, like, that's pretty easy to stream to. Because again, it's just refresh rates to the browser, right? It's no big deal. So it's no taxing. There is no taxing to the system at all, other than the browser, and it's playable. Like, it's completely playable. So, like I said, I'm going to do a recording of that sometime this week, just to give you guys a heads up on how it works. It kind of opens up the whole thing for me, to be honest, because now I can, you know, I don't have to always have this computer running in Uber mode. Okay, we're over here. If I'm having a problem with my graphics card, if I'm having a problem with something, I can, you know, do other things. So it's kind of a game changer. And then, especially now, AMD has announced that they're going to be doing some other things with their version of deep learning super sampling, which basically allows you to run a game at a lower res and upscale it, and you know, not have the jaggies and all that kind of stuff. So I should be able to get a lot more out of my my laptop, and not just that. I mean, every component, like anybody that has an AMD card should be able to get upgrades. And that's like, they even said the other day that they announced that they will have it working as far back as like the 470 and the 480, which is that's pretty huge. You know, if that gives a new lease on life to some of the older hardware, that's pretty freaking amazing. Okay, I don't see a dude here. We'll keep wandering around. I mean, I'm gonna have to find him somewhere. I mean, there's got to be a little dude tied up someplace. He looks like he wants to get in my business. I mean, I don't know how I'm surviving against him. Mage on mage. Here, take one of those. Did I get a key? I got a bronze key. So now I just got to find the dude tied up. Which should be, simple. Sometimes they pop up. Sometimes they don't. You guys, okay, you're bad. Bad Bama Jamma. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked for the tech stuff. I've spent some time today putting together the sources that I want to gather information from, writing down some talking points, things. Not too far off from what I've already been talking about. The little bits and bobs, AMD, Intel, trying to figure out where the industry is going. Found out something today that was kind of disheartening when it comes to the entire tech industry and how they're distributing the graphics cards and things. That's not necessarily their fault, but it could kind of well be, and it's just from what I was reading and what I've been able to discern is that there are the typical process for whenever you sell product is you sell it to there's always the middlemen, right? So there's your wholesalers and distributors, and then your chains. But apparently there's now brokers that are involved in that mix that are inflating the pricing because they can. So they're basically so if you've ever been to Amazon or Newegg, you'll notice that there are always people that are sellers on there that set up their shops. They always seem to have the graphics cards, they always seem to have the product, but their prices are always exorbitant. And it could be that they're actually getting this directly from the companies per se, because they are a distributor in essence, and it's nothing illegal. There's nothing about it that's nefarious. It's just that this is people that are tweaking the system like they can, and it's pathetic and it's bullshit, and I hate it. But it makes sense now as to why we're running into so many issues with it. I don't see this dude anywhere. Usually I see the guy tied up someplace. I'm usually not too far from where you find the dude that you slaughter. And I know that they pop up sometimes when you get close. But yeah, to think that there are brokers out there that their entire purpose now is to augment and change the pricing of things to their advantage. It kind of makes sense, and it also kind of sucks, because they're also the ones that are selling off large quantities to the miners and other places, and that's leading to more of the issues that we have at hand. And what would have to happen is that the big tech companies would have to choose not to service these companies, but to what purpose for them? There is no detriment to them if they use one or the other. Except for word of mouth, and if people start getting pissed off that this is the thing and this is how it's going, that may cause a sway. Because again, public opinion is all we can ever use, right? Speaking with our dollar, the more we know, the more we're. Oh, God damn it! Still, I got a diamond, so I'm happy with that. But silk gloves, they're a downgrade, so that's great. Oh. Yeah, so it's I find it interesting. This is the kind of stuff, like I said, that I'm interested in, because whether we like it or not, tech's going to be here for a while. We're going to have to deal with it. I do find it interesting, the current state of Apple and Google when it comes to privacy, because I don't know quite why it has changed so drastically, but they are putting the options into all the phones for us to have privacy. Big deal right now is that Apple has made their stance with it so that you can opt out of it with Facebook, which is pissing off Mark Zuckerberg to no end, which is fine. I like when the big elite people are angry at one another, because maybe they'll spend less time fucking with us. Like, not like they don't have enough reason to anyway. It's like, it's annoying. But anyway, suddenly, now that model, a business that, Facebook is being able to use, and that's basically being able to track the identifier on your phone, which is, I've always thought was like, wait, what? You can do what with my information? So that's how they, are able to market things to us, is because they get the information directly from your phone. What sites you're going to, even now with like cookies on your PC or on your browser, you can opt out. And I guess Firefox just put out one where it's like you don't have systemic cookie across the board. You have to opt in per site, so there is no data collection across the board. So it's a little bit more cumbersome on our end to have to be able to manage things. But if it makes it more difficult for companies to, for bad actors, I would like to say, to be able to collect that data, then I'm all for it. I've always thought that, ease of use should not necessarily come at the price of our privacy. And there's, we'll see. I've never understood the whole concept behind collecting, data tracking so that, you can find out what a person's shopping for. Because I don't find myself susceptible to that stuff. But again, I don't find myself susceptible means that I may not be noticing that I am susceptible. So, every one of us, I think, has our weaknesses when it comes to this kind of stuff. I know that... a lot of my friends, I've noticed recently, is that there's a mad rash of, games on Facebook, or, going to, posting something about, you like this because you do this. So, they're collecting data of like, which monster would you be type of thing. Making it look all nice and friendly, but in actuality, it's just data mining, right? So, and it's just like, I've noticed this. This happened before the Cambridge Analytica thing. And even my friends that I know that are fairly intelligent are falling victim to this thing. And I'm like, did you not get the memo the last fucking time we did this? Oh, look, gloves. Shit. Damn it. Filament gloves, which are still shitty. Dear God. This is insanity. I'm enjoying the hell out of today. Don't get me wrong. I am thoroughly enjoying my time in Cube World. What else can we do? Okay, I had that marked. Well, let's go over there. I think it's just a life shrine, but, Ah! Well, that was embarrassing. It's been hot here the last couple of days. We've been in the 30s. So I have my air conditioning and fan and everything on. It's just barely coping. But I have a little wrist rest for my mouse. So it's this little moon-shaped piece of foam, memory foam, that it usually does a pretty good job of staying on the mouse pad and everything. But today apparently it's just deciding that I have the right amount of moisture coming out of my arm to stick to it. So when I moved my mouse, it lifted up and fell on the floor. I was like, dang it. So yeah, we're gonna have a hot summer. All the notifications that we're seeing so far is like, yep, it's gonna be a hot one. And my allergies have been proving that through over the last little while too, because like anytime that the allergens pick up, I know that we're going to have a hot one. Pollen and things like that, it's not just a cycle for plants. It's almost like a defense mechanism at times too. So when they're under stress, one of the things that plant will do is over-pollinate, because if it's feeling threatened and it wants to maintain, I'm claiming consciousness for a plant, but it's like I don't really know. But hey, let me have my moment. So when a plant is threatened, it will over-pollinate so that it will, persevere. So if we're threatened, we breed a lot more. That kind of concept. So, and the other thing too is it will over-pollinate in the hopes that the pollens will take root in an area that is not being affected by the extremes that it's facing. And so whenever I see pollen levels raise the way that they have been, is indicative to me that, you know, regardless of how you think about global warming or the climate change or anything along those lines, I pay attention to plants. And if the plants are telling me that they're feeling threatened, I'm going to listen. And that's what that's my hot take on it, is that, yep, things are not perfect. Do we have anything else marked? Did that. What's this? Got that taken care of. There's another life shrine here. Is there? We haven't found the well, I guess there was that, the altar, but what's this here? Was there anything on this? I mean, you would think there'd be something on that because it's so big. Let's go double check it. I would hate to leave this biome right away because we just got here and there's a lot to do still. And, you know, got lots of time to do so because, you know, Cube World. I checked on the Cube Mega Mod as of recording this at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern. I did not see an update. The last few updates have been for World Gen updates. So, again, with the... Ooh, there is something here. With the disclaimer on it is that you should back up your save games and make it with a new character. So... like I said before, once the final version of this gets released, I will update it. And, you know, we'll probably start a new character. Probably another vampire. Just going to put it out there. Because I'm digging it. Marrock Island. Is there... Okay. I have to keep my phone on all the time now. I have finally registered, been able to register, I should say, for the vaccine. So there are pop-up clinics and things that happen while I wait for my health card to get updated. So fingers crossed. Okay, so this is what we're doing, is it? Yeah. Oh, he's going to be brutal. Yeah. It would help if I had an armor. Not just, like, armor to wear, but my buddy armor here. That would be great. Yeah. Is he not... We'll try it again. Should maybe go and buy some armor. I was hoping that there would be a thing here for... like one of the golden places, you know, where you go to, you know what I'm talking about, like the artifact. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. But no, I think this is just a dude holding a gnome hostage. I think I have to go and talk to the gnome first. I don't see anything else here. But yeah, the minute you see a guy in a spit, you're pretty much guaranteed that he's the reason you're here. How you doing, buddy? Hey. Need my help? Yeah, I kind of gathered. Okay, so now it is a gold area. And there's no way. It's too beefy. And I just don't feel the need to get wrecked again. But you, on the other hand, you're worth destroying. There you go. Let's go back to a village and see if we can... tower... There's a lot of stuff out in the ocean in there. Let's just go and check this out. I mean, that one's in the other biome. Hang glider was there. Wait, I thought that was a boat. Why is a hang glider on the island and the boat in the volcano? What the hell? That makes about as much sense as anything else in this game. Yeah, we'll have to try to, like, and that's our biggest attractor, is our chest armor is just absolute dog shit. It's no purpose to us at all. It's doing us no good. And as you can see, we're level blue, which is meh. We can upgrade it in the village. We've done that in the past. I guess we could do that now. We could. I mean, since we're not finding any, and, you know, it's going to cost us a lot of gold again. Oh, let's go do that. Is any of these villages near a... Boop, boop, boop. I got this today. This has been a fun day. I've been enjoying this. This is nice and relaxed, and the weekend has been good. Come on, just hop on your damn beetle. It's been a good weekend. Got to purge a lot of crap out of my brain, which is stuff I needed to do. And, you know, trying to find peace within myself is good. Just so much to deal with. It's just been one thing after another. And part of it, to be frank and honest about everything, is that I want to not work for a company any longer. I think that's kind of where I'm at. As much as I love my job, I would much rather be my own boss. And I've done this now going on almost 7 years. YouTube is what I'm alluding to. So it's not that I think I expect it. You know, at no point do I feel like, oh, I've been doing this. I should. Hello, thanks. Where's the dude that changes the things for me? Who was that one? Who was that masked man? Are you in here? No, I want armor. Let's just go and see if we can buy anything. Ooh, hold it. Get that. Green quest. Ooh, it's so hot. Okay, let's see if we can get anything in here. Oh, great. Vendor. Literally nothing. Garbage chest armor. Okay, but I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the dude that we can talk to? Is it a seamstress? I mean, I've got no idea. Why am I walking so damn slow? It's got to be one of these dudes. Is there nobody in here? Because this is where I thought. Oh, am I losing my mind? How did I do that last time? Can't do. Like, yeah, great. I can make crap. Anybody want to sell me some armor cheap? Anyway, I think I'll go back and look at that other video and see who the hell I was talking to. If I can remember who it was. But it's okay. It's all right. It doesn't have to be anything. Again, I do want to thank everybody for your continued support on the channel with Cube World, everything in general. Thank you for understanding my state of mind. You know, things I need to do to change things. Like I said, I would like to have this become a full-time gig, if it's at all possible. It's, you know, I would much rather work towards something that feels like it's actually working instead of the failure that I'm feeling in things at the moment. We can do this, right? Let's see, can we... Boots, shield, boomerang, silk shoulder armor, cotton shoulder armor. You freaking kidding me? Cotton shoulder armor. It's like they just don't want me to have chest armor. I get it. I get it, game. I get it. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, and I will see you all Wednesday in our next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all the